Hey guys, well, I finally get to work in the workshop again, so decided to fix this. It's an old record player that we've had. It's not actually that old, but I really like it. We have another one upstairs. Why would I be fixing a record player when they're outdated? Pink Floyd, the original Wall album. It's one of my favorite records, plus I have a bunch of other records. Finally have a better sound than MP3 and MPEG. I love it. Anyways, I'm going to try and do a step-by-step on what's going on with this. The problem that we started with is it's getting old and the grease has really stiffened up. Here's the drive gear with the cam on it. You see this offset here. I'm going to have to regrease it too, because you can see the grease. If I take a screwdriver and touch it, it's really stiff and really sticky. So, I had to pull it off. I can't really show you pulling this stuff off again, but I'll show you how to reassemble everything. That's basically how it looks. You got the cam that actually operates the arm. You've got this that has to be cleaned. There was C-clips holding it down, and there was C-clip holding the main table down. I'm going to clean everything up before I go to put it back on, because, I don't want grease on the records. So, first part, I gotta clean all this grease off. There was another spindle somewhere here that I have to clean off. I do not, here it is. This has also gotten really stiff. It should move on its own. So I'm gonna clean all that grease off, and I just have a general black grease that I like to use. I already fixed this part, but I want to make it automatic again, just because it's easier. But unfortunately, it's not working right. Here's another little part that you have to be really careful of. Right in the middle, I'll lift up this plate. It's a thrust washer, or bearings. To make sure you don't lose any of those bearings, or it could cause the turntable not to spin right. So I'm just going to pull that whole assembly out as one, regrease, and put back together. Okay, so the next part is, I've just cleaned up all that, cleaned up the bearing. Now I'm going to reinstall this piece, the engagement device, back onto its spindle. I put some grease on it, and now you can see it moves a lot better. Then we just have the little C-clip, to put back in place. Because it's small, I can do this one by hand. Next part is, I need to grease the inside of the track, top of the cam, and top of the spinning pin. Okay, so the arm engagement assembly is put back in its place. The cam has been lubed, shaft is nice and greased, and it now spins quite free, and this piece also, which disengages after. Next part is, put the table back. I've greased up the nut, greased up the middle. Sorry, not nut, the gear. So now I just have to let it down. And there's the drive wheel that's right, the drive wheel that's right here. Okay guys, so the next part is reassembly of the wiring and the base. I just want to set it down onto its springs. And you got left, which goes on the left side, the right wire that goes on the right side. Oops, sorry about that. And then you got the motor power wires that's just connected. It's meant for a simple assembly. And then there's 2 tabs in the back, and then the 4 springs that set down straight. And that's it. Now to verify that it's working right, I'm just going to set. Sorry about that. Just going to set it on phono. Put record in. Of course I'm going to choose that. Just make sure your hands are clean before you take a record. Oops. They're beautiful. Set it down. I've already cleaned off the grease on the board itself. So we set it to phono. We start. It's on 33 because it's 33, and now if I push auto, it's a little slow because it's been hasn't been worked in a while. That works. You turn the sound completely off, you can still hear the music. That's the actual pin vibrating to the grooves. That's the actual sound that you guys hear. And that's pretty well it. If you have any questions, give me a shout and I'll do what I can do. By the way, if you have a hard time just picking up the needle by its side, I don't know if yours will have it, but on this one there's a little lever that you move back, and now you can just push it to wherever you want and then drop it down. Still sounds great. The next little thing that we have going on, which I've already fixed so I don't have any videos of, is this. It's a 20 tape player. Yes, I'm going back in time. There, I'll just move the light over. It's a 20 tape player. It's auto-rewinding, sorry. It's really neat. It still runs really well too, but it also needs greasing because it screeches like nothing else. I start it up. Start hearing. That's the first part. That's the rewinding part. Unfortunately, it's really noisy, so I'm not going to run it all the way. But the rest of the motors sound pretty good. It just goes to the next one because I have it set in consecutive. I said to select, I can choose which of the tapes it goes to. And that's what it sounds like running. Fortunately, it's not in the best of shape right now, but it's 30-something years old. And that's it, guys. For now, I don't know what else there is sitting around here. But that's most of the repairs I have to do right now. Next repairs are on the house itself. The workshop's kind of a mess, but I'm going to be stripping the ceiling down, stripping it down to the bare studs, because I like that look better. Because right now it's all this board that's been painted from the years and years ago when this house was sort of a factory kind of thing. They had big heavy machines here.